front row to your right.
Can you just talk about the preseason? How much O have you done? How much D have you done? How has it gone?
Coming in, knowing last year I played all tight end, so I've took definitely a bigger step in the defensive room. As of now, I'm splitting reps, offense and defense. There's days where I'll go out and be wearing a white jersey. Other days I'll be wearing a red jersey, and then special teams period. If I'm not in that special teams, I'll go with defense. So as far as now, I've took amazing steps. I feel like I've definitely developed even with playing as much defense as I have. I feel like I've got so much better as a tight end. Just being able to apply what I learned on one side of the ball and then apply it to just football in general. So.
All right, next will be Liam, second row on your right.
How much has last year been a help for you? Obviously, you came early just to get that physically and mentally. How much has your game evolved with that year under your belt?
I feel like I've definitely developed. Like you said, like mentally, physically. I feel like I've started to become more of a leader on this team. I've had times where I've just stood up and just spoke up. Like it's like I'm not gonna as wanting to be a leader, as wanting to be one of these guys that everybody could look to. I'm not gonna let this stuff just go underheard. Like I'm gonna speak up and I'm gonna just say what it is. So I've definitely developed physically, like on the physical standpoint. Definitely I've got bigger. I'm able to not just do my job but do it at a high level. So I'll say that.
We'll go third row for Ira.
I mean, some guys obviously trust Hunter, so some guys have played both ways, but not a lot of guys kind of close to the line of scrimmage. Why are you confident? How confident are you you'll be able to do that and hold up physically?
Yes, sir. Just talking to Norvell, I've as far as Tony and Coach Malzahn, Norvell, we're all on the same page. I've 100% put my faith in them, and I kind of let them run it, and they've they put me in a great situation. I straight up told Coach Norvell. We had a meeting, and I told him, Coach, like I want to push my body to the limit. Like if I'm sore or whatever, like I'll tell you, like I'm not just gonna mess up my future. But at the same time, like I know what I'm willing to do and I'm able to do, and I'm gonna just push it to the very to the brim. So I feel good.
All right, we'll go back to the front for Brendan.
Obviously, you're practicing and playing multiple positions, different days, whatnot. But like the mental part of learning those, even the physical training, when you're not like, what has gone into preparing for a role where you could be doing very well two positions in a game?
Yes, sir. What y'all imagine is really what it is. It's like I'm going to, for instance, like there's been times where I had to do the newcomer lift and then go to offensive meeting and then defensive meeting. Like it's been stuff of that sort. So just doubling up. There's been times where I've had to stay after either practice or after meetings and go meet with a different coach. It's been it's what anybody could ever imagine. It is hard, but I'm physically mentally like capable to do this. So just got God-given ability, and I'm gonna get after it.
We'll go back left for Aslan.
Amaree, you've seen on the podium a few times. You kind of featured in the climb episode. I just wonder if there was ever a conversation you might have with the staff where they kind of realized that they were going to be relying on you, you're going to be a big part of the puzzle, I guess, or was it just something that you've been making plays and you're being rewarded by?
Could you like rephrase that? That's like kind of
Nah,
like where's the question?
You seem to be a big part of their plans. Is that something that you knew going to the season? Was that an explicit conversation like, Amaree, we're going to have to rely on you? Or is it something that just kind of happened naturally?
I'm not gonna say it's something that just happened, but I feel like I know who I am and I know who I want to be, and it's not like coach was like, oh, like we're just gonna rely on you. Like it was never like one of those things. Like they're never just putting it all on me. It's something that I chose. Like I wanted to be a guy that would step up. Come this year. I just felt it was once again talking to Norvell last year. Like I felt like it's kind of hard. I reclassed and I'm coming in at 17 years old. Who am I to boss around a 23-year-old? Like, that's a grown man. So, just coming in this year, I feel like I have shown and proven enough through, my gameplay and just the way I carry myself to, be a leader just like anybody else. So, yeah, I'd say
Good answer, bad question.
We'll go back right for Corey.
Is there one of the two right now that you feel more comfortable at, that you feel maybe you're gonna get on the field quicker?
No, to be honest, no. As of now, I mean, I've literally been, split in both sides. So, to elaborate, I will be playing Jack, so third and fourth down. I'd say, yeah, I mean, only so much I can see, but third and fourth down will be my package. So.
Ira?
What's it like going from getting coached by Coach Thompson to Coach Knight? And that's a little different.
They are like polar opposites, to be honest. Coach Knighton, he's, definitely very down to earth. He's gonna say, what you don't want to hear. He's played in the, NFL. He's just the way he carries himself. I mean, he showed us this video with, Mike Tyson, but within that video, you just kind of see the grit that he has, and that's just the way T Knight just carries himself. And I would say, Coach Thompson, for me, I mean, even over this past year, he's been, a big father figure for me. I mean, he's, took me in. I mean, whenever I'd mess up, he's like, come on, man. Like, he holds me to the highest standard, but definitely polar opposite.
We'll go a couple more, Liam.
What is it like now that you have two new coordinators on both sides of the ball? Obviously last year was such tight end focus, but was it a challenge or did it almost give you a clean slate to kind of be like, everyone's learning this, I can kind of put myself in a good position?
I mean, I feel like if I'm able to do this, I can do anything. I mean, like you said, that's two new coordinators. I'm learning a whole new offense, whole new defense, and I feel like at this point I've done a tremendous job. And I feel comfortable. I 100%, like, I've put in the time and I've put in the work, so it's paid off, and I could see where it's helped out. I mean, I'm playing fast, I'm playing physical, so.
Last one, Brendan.
Following up on that with the new offense, what do you like about the way Coach Malzahn uses the tight ends? Not that you have to give away everything, but what stood out to you about the usage potentially?
I'd say definitely, I give credit to Coach Malzahn. I mean, y'all see what he's done at every level, whether high school to college and to national championship. I mean, he's utilized his tight ends. He has a lot of faith in me and what I could do in my skill set. So I mean, it's like every day he's coming up to me. He's like, man, like, better here. I'm gonna just add something to this. Earlier today, I had a sack, came back on offense, and he's like, talking to me and laughing with me. The next play, I want to score a touchdown. Like, it's just that type of thing. But he has a faith in me, and he trusts in my capabilities and my God-given talent, and he has a plan for me. So.
All right. Thanks, Mark.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you.